Invite everyone just to take a few beautiful deep breaths in. Just coming into center. And as you sense this, they're bringing us into a very beautiful metaphor and energy to tap into. And they're saying, imagine that we're all floating down a river together. And that as we begin to sense this river that we're floating down, that it has different currents, different speeds around kind of each bend and each turn and each path that we take on it. As we're floating down, at times it can seem like it calms down and it smooths out, but other times it'll definitely feel like you're riding the rapids, maybe going over a few waterfalls and things like this. But they're inviting us to now start to pull in the crystal river spiral through this vibration. The Reha Veha Un Cristallo, Reha Veha Un Cristallo, Reha Veha Un Cristallo. And as you begin to open up that currency, begin to understand that the river and the current that we're flowing on, that you can actually begin to shift that river, that currency, that flow that you're floating along. And imagine all of us maybe in our own little celestial orbs. Think of your orb, your solar light, kind of like your inner tube floating down this river. And as we're all floating down it, that we begin to find the inner currencies. The crystal river spiral isn't about going to some other universe or some other place. It's actually about going inward, 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 inward. And begin to find that ever-present heartbeat of the Divine Mother, the Elaysa Ma, the divine Elaysa Ma, Elaysa Ma, Elaysa Ma. And as you begin to connect to her, it's as though this love radiates from her heart. And through this love, she starts to sing you a song. And as she sings this song to you, you feel the emanating sound tones of the Karaya Satahala, Karaya Satahala, Karaya Satahala. And as you continue to hear those beautiful sound tones, you begin to recognize these sound tones of her sacred cosmic daughters. And within these sound tones, you hear the seed mantras, the seed sound tones of all creation. Yamatara Jaba Nasa Lagam. Naja baja jajara masa jasa tataga sabarana mayava barana babarava yamatara jaba nasa lagam naja baja jajara masa jasa tataga sabarana majaba barana babarava yamatara jaba nasa lagam najaba jajara masa jasa tataga sabarana mayava barana babarava. Dim rara dim rara dim rara klim rara klim rara klim rara Vishva Shakti Avaham. In your heart, you can begin to recognize the inviting that Reha Veha Un Cristallo. I invite the crystal river to flow through me. Vishva Shakti Avaham. I call the Divine Mother, Divine Creation into me. And what you are really saying is that you recognize at the core within you, you already are that. And allow yourself to sense the crystal river spiral emanating from the heart of Elaysa Ma, and let yourself just feel yourself within her womb. And that as you are calling that sound tone and that mantra to her, what you are doing is you are recognizing there are many, many, many yous. Many emanations you have been within creation. And that you are calling out from the furthest reaches of creation as the ego identity that you are. As that you are a particle, a spark of the core sun that you are, the core star that you are. And you are calling from all the way out here in the furthest, most dense, polarized reaches of creation. You are connecting that silver strand right into your physical heart. And you are reconnecting your telecommunication stream of telepathy, heart-based connection, and reunification to the one right within physical form, as you recognize that as your ego identity within the first harmonic universe, you are reconnecting through your Hara line, your communication back inwards into your soul, into your oversoul, into your Christ avatar Buddhic self, into your Rishik self, I am the sacred sun, into your spirit self as your Rasha body, moving inwards through the core domain worlds and back into the womb of Mother, and just say, here I am, here I am, here I am. I surrender my ego now to be in service to my higher self, in alignment and in oneness with Elaysa Ma in the core domain worlds. I surrender all of my agendas, all of my thoughts, and all that I have been forcing to create in creation. And I choose now to surrender to the flow and the ease of floating in union with the crystal river spiral. All places I have been trying to swim upstream, fight against the current, change the river, or make the river wrong, I am done with that now. I choose to be home now, in this ever-present now moment. I surrender all desires in my manifestation chakra, my womb chakra, now to be in full communion with the divine creation. Om Dim Ram, Dim Ram, Dim Ram. Mama Kama Chakra Prakshalana Avaham. Om Dim Ram, Dim Ram, Dim Ram. Mama Kama Chakra Prakshalana Avaham. Om Dim Ram, Dim Ram, Dim Ram. Mama Kama Chakra Prakshalana Avaham. And so it is. As we open up the sacred Q&A to be in unification with the Divine Mother, we call upon the guardian councils to be present in order to assist all stations of identity and reclamation of the divine Christos template and beginning to bring full wholeness and balance to all stations of identity that exist within all universal systems, all parallel systems that have been trapped in any phantom systems, as we now bring all star sparks home now, back into the womb of Mother. I am the sacred son. I am the sacred son. I am the sacred son. And so it is.